30 years ago today, or even this very minute 30 years ago, the reel might have been spinning on this movie for the first time. My favorite action movie ever, Demolition Man. I just wanted to go over my different versions of the movie that I own. And one other special thing that I picked up, I think a few years ago now, that I did a video on, and not really anybody actually really saw this video. And it's basically some Demolition Man merchandise that I think is really cool and it's really special to me. Begrudgingly and sadly, I will have to say that we're gonna have to go and skip the VHS copy that I own because it is aggressively misplaced at the moment. That's where it started for me, the VHS copy, and it really sucks that I can't find it. It will be found again, though, mark my words. And then there will be rejoicing in the land. Anyway, we're going to move along past that little speed bump of disappointment and move on to the DVD copy that I own. This is the old school DVD copy, and old school DVD at this point. This is the old paper case. Anyway, for anybody that doesn't know about this movie, this is easily the best, funnest popcorn, high-intensity action comedy action movie ever. This is the first R-rated movie I can recall that our whole family actually sat down and watched together as a family. And my dad especially was very interesting in the way he handled us watching R-rated movies back then, because I would have been 12, 13, I haven't done the math, but it's early teens when this came out. And this is an R-rated movie, so really the only advice my dad had when watching movies like this is he says, if there's anything too graphic coming up, or if there's any nudity, either close your eyes or fast forward. And we even had to pull that with this movie, because there was that one scene that doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but it's there, and it's a close your eyes moment at that age, and I don't think I closed my eyes quick enough. Or actually, no, if anything, my dad probably forgot it was in there and he didn't fast forward. That's probably what it was. Anyway, that's my little summary of the movie. Very basic summary. But anyway, moving on past that little spiel, rant, synopsis of my first time watching this movie. This is the Blu-ray edition. Still fun. Honestly, because I grew up on the old style, I guess 420p, is it? I almost prefer watching the DVD over the Blu-ray, just because I like the dust, I like the grain. It's just what I was raised on, you know. But that's my Blu-ray, and here's something really special to cap off my little walk down the 30-year walk down memory lane. Is Demolition Man on Super Nintendo, still sealed with the tab on. Or the peg, rather. That's the peg that you would hang it off the shelf. It's still on there. This was never sold, this was never opened. And it's also in a hard case. I just happened to come across it one day at a retro game store in the mall. Back when there was a retro game store in the mall. Cost me $90 and I don't regret it. This is really cool. Excuse me. I know there are other versions of this movie out there I've never had. The Laserdisc one, never had it. Never had a Laserdisc. So, if anything, walking past the Laserdisc, I probably would have mistaken it for a record anyway, back in the day. But, anyway, this is a real fun game. I did play this once. Not this copy, of course, but I have played this game in the past. Well, more recently than in the past. It's a very fun, kind of run and gun, kind of almost Contra-ish, Contra style. But really fun. Tricky. tricky, difficult, but a lot of fun. It's like one of those games you get, knocked down, you want to jump right back in. It's very Contra-like. Anyway, that's my little nod to Demolition Man. Thinking about it now, 30 years, I should have got a cake or something. I should have got Taco Bell. Taco Bell's down the street is getting renovated. I couldn't have done it, but I would have. Taco Bell. Anyway, if you don't know the movie, you wouldn't get that reference. Anyway, 30 years, I had to say something. And like I said, my favorite action movie of all time. It's great. It's just amazing. It's so quotable. It's literally been years probably since I've seen this because it is so quotable. And for better or worse, that's the best part. That you don't even have to watch it to enjoy it. Because you've seen it enough times. 30 years. How many times have I watched this movie? I don't even know. But loved it every time, laughed every time. And I'm going to be watching it again tomorrow. I will be watching it again tomorrow. Anyway, safe prayers and returns to my VHS copy once it arrives back in my hand from wherever it, it's on a journey somewhere, and hopefully it'll be back soon and we can reunite it with these two fine fellows in this video game. At any rate, that's all I got. Coming up on 7 minutes, I think you get the gist. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. And bring a friend. Bring a bunch of friends. This is a great movie. Even as a first-time watch, you're going to have a ball. You're going to have a blast. Get a couple pizzas. Get some Taco Bell. Get some Taco Bell for me. And just enjoy it. That's what it's there for.